Love is an attachment and a crutch for an incomplete person who survives at the expense of others. The tribe. Familial love is attachment to someone who helps you physically survive in this world. Friendship love is attachment to someone who provides you with psycho-emotional support. Romantic love is attachment to someone who helps you perpetuate your lineage. When romantic love is mentioned, a rational person understands it as a chemical reaction in the body, triggered for the purpose of reproduction. The effect of this hormonal surge spans the period of conception and the early stages of raising offspring, after which the body's hormonal balance returns to normal. If by the time of sobering up, partners continue to stay together because they are held back by marriage, children, household obligations, fear of loneliness, which in fact is a form of spiritual incompleteness, a mortgage, or the comfort of routine, which contradicts the human drive for transcendence, then, besides the internal fading caused by going against nature, the partner transforms from an object of desire into a relative or friend, and sometimes even into a stranger, hindering personal development. Romantic love, like any other form of love, is not attached to a particular person. It is neither fate nor a twin flame, but a random intersection of social and biological circumstances. Answering the question, do you believe in lifelong romantic relationships? Experiencing romantic love throughout life is possible through polygamy or serial monogamy, which means constantly changing partners in pursuit of a fresh dose of hormonal intoxication, or with one partner under artificially created conditions, such as long-distance relationships, where the power of idealization works. A fictional image is built, one that cannot be shattered by reality, which otherwise dilutes illusion, the way water dilutes alcohol, or through rare meetings to avoid depleting the effect of this hormonal surge, or to end the relationship at the peak of the hormonal surge, allowing yourself to live off vivid memories for a lifetime. The lower a person's intelligence, the greater their dependence on emotions, and the harder it becomes to perceive reality without emotional hallucinogens. Tools people use to color what they see as empty and meaningless, simply because they have lost the ability to comprehend the depth of existence with a clear, rational mind. The more exalted a person speaks about basic bodily needs, whether it's the instinct to reproduce or the act of defecation, the lower their capacity for rational thinking. Science has shattered countless illusions held by people with fragile psyches who rely on esotericism to erase the hollowness of their mindless existence. However, in the destruction of these illusions lies the path to freedom, to a new level of understanding, where the world is no longer perceived through superficial emotions, but through its boundless depth and intellectual complexity. Once you accept the necessity of intellectual growth, instead of suppressing fears by replacing reality with pink unicorns, you begin not an anesthetic, emotional healing, but the path where the true majesty of Homo sapiens lies.